today I'm gonna show you my Madden gameplay. I have Madden 20 as well. I have never played it in a long time. About like yesterday. I played it yesterday, actually. But first quarter.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole game counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad, big pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special.
Alright, yes, I am the Cleveland Browns. You guys are asking, like, why are you on the Cleveland Browns? Well, because they have Odell Beckham, and now I'm returning in the middle. Here we go.
Ready to get things rocking, the Pro Bowl kicker from the NFC last year, Aldrich Rosas. And off we go from Cleveland. This will be fielded at the 6.
Okay.
And he's up across the 25 and
30.
down at the 28-yard line.
Okay, trying to see on the turn.
Well, the
Concept, we are going to do
Charles, this is a
a
Browns team that is 5-7 now after losing at Pittsburgh 20-13, and that ended a 3-game winning streak. By the way, the Browns have not won in Pittsburgh since 2003. I think they were hoping this would be the year, but this was not the year.
But remember, just 2 weeks ago, they beat Pittsburgh in a very tough ball game, and that was kind of the signal that made...
And he's into the clear. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 72
yeah, let's go.
his guys are able
Second play of the game. No, first play of the game, actually.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying...
You mean 2K20?
I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over.
You want to play Madden 20? No.
And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them. And is
play your game. You have your own game for a reason.
And he hits pay dirt.
Oh, yeah, that's accurate. Let's go.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Go.
Well, Charles is taking a step back here for a second, looking at the New York Giants. They've now lost 8 straight following their previous defeat to the Green Bay Packers, 31-13. That 8-game losing streak, their worst since 2004. And to be honest, there just aren't a lot of positives to draw from right now.
No, there really aren't.
And right away, he lost the football. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay,
So
we're gonna do
nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Returnable here for Callaway.
All right, nice return, nice return.
Very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown in this opening. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm like,
oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film opposed to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Manning.
Yo.
And it's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Manning. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. 2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. There he goes left side. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Partner, they're up big. They snap the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us allowing that to happen.
This is too easy.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming from the 27.
Let's go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. 3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. To throw, it's Manning. And that is incomplete.
That was poop.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense.
All right, I'm going to try to get a punt return, guys.
I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Now Callaway on the return. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Inside zone, I want to do
The Browns drive about to get started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And
He's getting the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb on his his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And the fake attempt here not going to work.
The kicker's slow.
But not enough to get to the goal line.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the
my grandmother did the same. It smelled terrible. Manning now on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, but it's going to be second down. Well, partner, Thanksgiving in the rearview mirror, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all gone. And now if you look at the top 4 seeds right now as we hit, is it the quarter pole or the 3/4 pole?
It is the quarter pole. And we get to thank our NFL reporter, Randy Moss.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Let's go.
At their own 47-yard line.
You know I love football. You know I love the game.
I hope so.
But nighttime in December, you know I'm wearing multiple.
All right, this is the best play.
I just wonder about the guys on the field with all the great gear that they have.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
What?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Ready! 70, Indy.
Question mark, question mark. How is it reversed?
So the fumble recovery, and now Manning. Looking for Shepard deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown.
Fortnite.
3-yard touchdown pass as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken
Honestly,
through.
dude, that's
Can they
pretty.
maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Yeah.
Now
Give me the ball.
Touchdown, here's Rosas
Give me a
on to
return.
kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the fourth quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that.
I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than it is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down.
How?
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea.
Boom, boom, boom. This is so fudging easy. What? Ask.
They've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. That punt returns 69 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Wait.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Joseph on for the extra point.
Probably gonna get tackled because this freaking kicker's slow.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run
this
for
kicker's
it.
slow.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
New York set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their...
Alright, guys, so after this game, I'm going to go back on Fortnite, and then I'm going to stream again. I hope you guys enjoy.
Territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Manning. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the...
Oh, dude.
Now, 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And a little throw there is is incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running the jet sweep. Landry.
Can I get blockers?
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Check it. 180.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. This is the tight end, Njoku. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Fighting through pressure. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Throwing on first down is Manning. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Now a desperation. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. Breaks free again.
Let's freaking go.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here.
Let's
and it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we?
Alright, guys, this will be the end of this stream. I hope you guys did like this Madden gameplay, and